Good, almost evening. Another 7 or 8 minutes to evening. So good afternoon and almost good evening, good night then. Goodbye. No, let's see here. Video earlier than usual. Usually I thought I'd be busier than this. Turns out I'm not. Two-day games in the NHL. Rangers beat the Bruins 7-4, and the Kings beat the Habs 4-0. 6 more games tonight. Sort of light night in the NHL. I thought I'd be busier than this as I got home from work, started my laundry, then I showered, then I played game 4 I actually played a little Bingo Blitz first. Then I ended up watching a video. As I was running the ads, I went up after my first load, about 4:15-ish. Went up, checked my laundry, threw my first load into the dryer, threw my second load into the wash. Continued watching that video. Then I watched the event number 14 from the Yellows Marble runs. This year's Marble League. It was an event I've never seen before. I was like, wait, what's it? Interesting. My dad came out. I was like, we even watched something. Like, what the hell? He was like, what the hell am I watching here? So I just did a fair bit of sitting and went through had a little bag of bagels. Dipped in Caesar dressing. See, no, it was Caesar dressing. Where is it? Creamy Caesar dressing. Yes, that. So, yes. And not long after Dad left, ended up playing Game 4 of the 1972 Stanley Cup Finals, which Boston won, which means they're up 3-1. The chance to wrap it up Monday. But will it? Will it? Stay tuned for that one. Those that went through it, yeah, they did win. But did they Monday? Will they Monday? So, Raiders game tonight, Prince Albert. Moose Jaw's in town, and the Raiders are back from their 7-game road trip. It started in Lethbridge with the win, and it went through state of Washington and state of Oregon. There's one Western Hockey League team in Oregon, Portland Winterhawks. The rest of the games was like Spokane. So Spokane Chiefs, Seattle Thunderbirds, Wenatchee Wild, Tri-City Americans, Everett Silvertips. Went 4-2-1 on that road trip. Last game was in Wenatchee. This is where they lost in the shootout. That game was on Grey Cup Sunday. And tonight's game against Moose Jaw is their first game since. They play Brandon. I'm looking at the schedule here. It's like, yep, Brandon. Then next week in the three-game road trip in 3 days. Swift Current on next Friday. Medicine Hat next Saturday. In Calgary a week from tomorrow. It's funny, they play Calgary again on the 8th at home. I very rarely ever go to these Saturday games because, well, work and then come home and get my laundry done. If I had a Saturday off and I did my laundry in the morning, I could go. I could go and to a game, but I didn't have to. So my last load's in the dryer right now, believe it or not. So I haven't done much. Surprisingly, I haven't done much. It's kind of a good thing, really, because usually I'm busy catching up on things and get home. Dad was upstairs grinding away. He peel off some of the old floor in the dining room last week and started grinding it because there's some leftovers that didn't come off. So he kind of swept it up and then he vacuumed it all up, and I think he's going to be putting down some tiling tomorrow, which is weird because I thought he actually finished it last weekend. Turns out I was wrong. So I think he's done grinding. I think. I'm not gonna say for sure whether he is or not. I kind of peeked at it and like, yeah, I'm not sure. If he's taking down the plastic tomorrow, then he'll know for sure. No, if I don't see any plastic up tomorrow, then I definitely know for sure. Because I'll be getting home when he's doing something. There'll be pictures of the new floor in the dining room once he's done with it. So yeah. Anyway, I haven't even gotten to that. I got my December traditions listed here. The first one is the Advent calendar. I got 3 chocolate Advent calendars. 3 different ones, not the same ones. And I think I might have mentioned this in one of yesterday's videos. The second one is Mrs. Brown's Boys. This was definitely mentioned. Third one was the World Juniors. I think I mentioned this. Yes, it is. So just had to make a list just to be sure I didn't miss anything. So third one is the World Juniors. It starts Boxing Day. Fourth one is my Saturday. It's something I usually watch every Saturday. Like of course, this also depends on when Christmas Eve falls. Seeing as how this year falls on a Sunday, I could backtrack. And I could start watching Elf, Charlie Brown, The Grinch, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The Elf, the Charlie Brown Christmas, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and Rudolph, starting next Saturday. At the back, so there's got 4 different shows. Yeah, I've even started watching these in the last Saturday in November because just how when Christmas Eve lands and how the calendar's set up. And while I'm looking at this, I got yesterday's Double Jeopardy clue here. Yesterday's Double Jeopardy category is giving thanks. $1,200. Yesterday's answer was 19th century editor Sarah J. Hale convinced this president to enact Thanksgiving as a holiday. I took a stab at it and said Andrew Johnson. I was wrong. Question: who is Abraham Lincoln? Yes. Now, before I get to today's giving thanks clue, tomorrow's final Jeopardy category is the Western Hemisphere. So that's how that is. So today's giving thanks. Today's clues for $2,000. Answer: 2 days after Thanksgiving is designated for shopping at these. Could you be more specific? I have no idea. Yes, you should have heard how loud the. You could definitely hear the noise from the grinder from my room because I'm directly underneath where the grinding was. So yeah, I couldn't even hear my radio for a little while. Oh, by the way, it is now evening. But who cares? So yeah, so I did a fair bit of talking today. Yeah, it tried snowing earlier today. Looking outside, I'm asking, ask one of my cousins, is it snowing out there? He didn't mention it's, even if it does land, it's probably gonna melt a little bit. It was windy out though. Oof. Yeah, it was a bit of an oof. Yeah, but yeah. But yeah, I think I should. I think I should probably give. I'll have to give my rent to Dad today, and another guy's rent to Dad today because he was here. And I'm no good for December, which is excellent. Excellent. See, I'll try to figure out what other December traditions I usually like to do. I know I'll be starting the 1973 postseason in December, so. Anyways, I might talk about my fun with that in another video. But I'm gonna stop here because it's 12 minutes. So in the meantime, and in between time, stay tuned for the next one.